This week on Silver Screen, we get you prepped for end-of-course exams, take a look at last week's art show, and celebrate yet another accolade for the Silver Foxes.
Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, May 6th, and your Silver Screen report starts now.
Dutch Fork was recently recognized for the #1 traditional public high school in the state. China Wallace has the details.
U.S. News recently ranked Dutch Fork as the #1 traditional public high school in South Carolina. Students and faculty say they are not surprised because of the many great things happening here.
I think the best aspect of Dutch Fork High School is that we're well-rounded. We're not just good at one thing. A lot of our students are great in academics, athletics, the arts, music, band, orchestra, all the chorus.
The best aspect about Dutch Fork, I would say personally, is the student body, because I think even if there are like little cliques and groups, everyone together is really strong.
While there are many great things happening at Dutch Fork, there's always room for improvement.
I think we could probably improve upon students actually learning in classes.
Everybody trying to work for the same goals. You know, some people work real hard and some people procrastinate a little bit, get behind, and then try to catch up.
The Dutch Fork community has worked hard to earn this rating.
We're good at many things, and we have a great community, great parent support, wonderful teachers, so we're very pleased with our performance.
I feel like we're advancing faster than most schools and have a good academic rank.
I mean, you work hard, then you get what you deserve, and I think Dutch Fork has worked hard for however many years it's been in progress.
This has been China Wallace with your Silver Screen report.
Remember all those 92s you've gotten throughout your career? Well, next year, that 92 will be considered an A. Here's Thomas DeSetto with the scoop.
Next year, a big change is coming to South Carolina schools as a new grading system will be implemented.
We currently have a 7-point grade scale. We are converting to a 10-point grading scale. A 10-point scale means that A's, B's, C's, D's are calculated differently. So under the current 7-point scale, an A is a 93 through a 100. Under the new 10-point scale, an A will be considered a 90 through a 100.
The new grading system won't be implemented until August 1st next year, so that means your grades this year will not be affected.
I think it provides a better opportunity for students in South Carolina to be competitive when compared to students in other states. Other surrounding states are already using that 10-point scale, so it definitely benefits our students in terms of competition. Also, in terms of qualifying for scholarships, there's a benefit there.
On the surface, the switch to the 10-point grading scale seems purely positive.
Well, I believe that the pros would be like kids get a better chance of getting higher grades and doing well on their GPAs.
If it benefits students, which I think it will, then I'm personally for it. Anything that creates better opportunities for our students to be more successful, more competitive, I'm definitely in support of it.
It's easier to have a B and an A and a C because C's are decent.
It's easier, so I won't have to struggle as much.
Despite all the benefits with this new grading scale, there still may be some issues.
Basically, I think teachers will grade more harshly on this new grade point average since it's more of a college level.
I like the challenge of getting to a 93, so the challenge is gone, and plus the grading scale has been there all my life. Like, it's been that 93 to 100, so I'm going to miss it. I know it sounds weird.
And anytime we try something new or different, it's just the initial differentness of it we have to educate people about.
This has been Thomas DeSetto with your Silver Screen report.
For this week's Kids in the Hall, we asked students what they think about the move to the 10-point grading scale.
So I think it's gonna be better for other kids that might be failing as it now. It'll be better for them next year.
I believe it'll make it easier for those who are playing sports that need time to keep the grades up and maybe they just having a problem with homework. Yeah, it'll help keep the grades good and keep everything right and keep them in their sports and stuff.
Considering that I'm a junior, I know that it's really hard to get good grades since everything's a lot harder this year. So I think a 10-point grading scale would be a lot easier for our core classes.
I think it's good, but I think it's a conspiracy that we didn't get it, the class of 2016. But I think it'll be good in the long run because it'll help like future seniors like exempt their exams and everything.
And of course, exams are right around the corner, and it's time for students to crack down on studying. Here's Malik Brazil with some tips to help you prep for the EOC.
I'm Malik Brazil, and I'm about to give you 5 ways to prepare for your EOC. Don't cram. Cramming the night before an EOC is probably the worst decision you can ever make. I would start studying in about a week and a half in advance. Get sleep the night before. Staying up till 4 a.m. isn't the best idea you can make the night before EOC. You have to get rest and prepare your mind for exam questions. Organize study groups with friends. Studying with friends that challenge you is a great idea. You guys can also quiz each other on the material. Take practice tests. Practice tests are a great way to prepare for your EOC. One way to make a practice test is to make one on Quizlet. You can custom make your questions and quiz yourself. Take breaks. Don't forget to give your mind a break. Overloading your mind with material can cause you to lose some material as well. Hopefully these tips help you to pass your EOC. This has been Malik Brazil with your Silver Screen Report.
One essential component for doing well on any test is having a good breakfast. In this week's Health Minute, Thomas DeSoto takes a look at the benefits of adding fiber to your diet.
Hey Foxes, welcome to Health Minute. Today I'm going to talk to you about fiber. There's 2 types of fiber, soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber can help cleanse the bloodstream of cholesterol and glucose, which are toxins. Insoluble fiber helps with digestive and can help deal with constipation. Some foods that have lots of fiber in them include oats, vegetables, as well as fruits. Oats include both insoluble fiber and soluble fiber, which is very important. You should take fiber in the mornings. There's also fiber supplements that you can take as well. Just make sure to have natural fiber. Make sure it's a good brand.
Clay masterpieces and other works of art were all on display last week for the annual art show. Caleb Hanna checks it out.
Students, teachers, and family members met last Thursday at the Recent Works Art Show to celebrate the students' hard work throughout the year.
So we've been working on our line techniques and trying to show emotion through them and trying to pay attention to detail.
I guess like the different projects that we did, they all have like a different style to them and a different lesson that goes along with it. So we're learning like multiple things throughout the projects that we're doing.
We do introductory like activities like wood burning and stuff. We did perspective, like 1 point and 2 point perspectives where all the lines would go to 1 point and it just looks more like realistic.
Other than the awards won, students take important lessons from participating in art classes.
I guess I've really just like kind of grown as an artist throughout like the different classes that I've had and the different teachers too, because they all have a different teaching methods. And so I guess through them and the projects that we've done is what's really kind of helped me like grow as an artist.
I have more confidence in my ability to draw and possibly try harder to do better.
You get more relaxed when you take art. It's like different from all the other classes. You don't have to like study for it, or you're not pressured as often.
If you are on the fence about taking an art class in the future, current students assure that the life experiences you gain from these classes stay with you forever.
They should take an art class because in art class you can relax. You can be yourself. You can be a part of a small family of the student body that's creative and kind of loose.
It's really fun and it's a great way to express yourself.
It's different. You get more relaxed. You can express yourself in ways that you can't do in other classes.
This has been Caleb Hanna with your Silver Screen Report.
The SAT word of the week is canvas, a noun meaning a piece of cloth on which an artist paints.
Next school year, some familiar faces will not be seen around campus anymore. This week, Sarah Emily Rich checks out 2 of the staff members who are leaving the Silver Fox family.
Media specialist Jennifer Collins and receptionist Lynn McCune have been positively impacted during their time here and have also positively impacted the students they've worked with.
I have loved every minute of being here and dealing with everyone involved, the parents, students, teachers. It's just something new every day. I never know what the day is going to be like.
I can go there, for example, and ask her for a snack, and she'll give me a snack or give me money for a snack or something like that if I don't have food, for example. Or I can go to her and ask for advice about different things.
This is my 5th year here. It's been my first job as a school librarian, and it's been a really great experience. I couldn't have asked for better colleagues and students.
She came into our classroom one time this year, a couple times this year, and helped us with projects, and it helped a lot.
They have made special memories during their time at Dutch Fork for both themselves and their students.
I've just enjoyed meeting so many different people and making lifelong friendships.
The fondest memory I have of her would have been from last year when I came to her for like maybe the 4th time after meeting her, and then she told me that she keeps a list of names, about 4 or 5 people that she cherished in her desk, and then I happened to be one of those people, so I felt very touched by that.
When I was first starting here, I was learning how to use the laminating machine, and I got my ID caught up in the laminating machine, and it sucked me into the laminating machine.
McCune, Collins, and the students they've encountered are thankful for the times they've had here.
I've learned a lot. I've been here, like I said, it was my first job as a librarian, so I was learning how to be a school librarian. It's my first high school job, all of that. I'd just come from working at USC. So I enjoyed getting to know the students, and I feel like I have a better grasp of what to do in a school library.
It has taught me to be more patient and understanding with people, and that everybody has something they may be dealing with, and just to help them in the best way that I can.
This has been Sarah Emily Risch with your Silver Screen Report.
One way to remember those who are graduating or not returning next year is to look them up in the yearbook. Yearbook distribution will be Thursday, May 17th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the small gym. You must have a photo ID to pick up your book. If you cannot come to yearbook distribution, you have 2 options. Send somebody with your ID and a signed note giving them permission to pick up the book, or wait until Friday, May 20th to pick up your book during lunch. No books will be given out between these times. If you did not pre-order your yearbook, bring cash or a check for $85. There are only 60 additional books available, and books will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis.
Spring is in full swing. Sarah Emily Risch takes a look at appropriate clothing for the season.
Let's take a look at some suitable springtime fashion.
The first look is a mint green flowy blouse with some dark jeans and nude flats. Both colorful and vibrant, this outfit is a dressy approach to spring fashion. This look features a simple approach at spring fashion. The nude shoes that are paired with the striped top and dark jeans keep the outfit neutral while still being fashionable. Next, we have a light pink blouse paired with a gold watch, light wash jeans, and some brown sandals. This outfit, with its light colors, embodies spring and flatters her figure. For boys, we have a simple white button-up with a bow tie paired with khakis and Sperry's. A more dressy approach, this ensemble is not for everyone, but is still a suitable springtime outfit. Moving to casual wear, this plain tee, khakis, and Yeezys are both weather and school appropriate. The simple colors of this look coordinate with the brightness of springtime. Finally, this Hawaiian shirt, khakis, and sandals make for a relaxed look that can be worn by anyone. Because of the temperature outside, this outfit is suitable for warm temperatures.
This has been Sarah Emily Risch. Now back to you guys.
And now for some announcements. AP exams continue next week. End of course tests begin May 17th. Senior exams begin May 18th, and underclassmen exams will begin May 24th. We'll have the full exam schedule for you on next week's show. Rising seniors, schedule your senior portrait at legacystudios.com. Portraits will be taken June 1st and June 2nd. Current seniors, upload your photos to the DFHS Class of 2016 Facebook group. Photos will be featured during the senior celebration on May 24th. Here's Lindsay with more.
Thanks, Sam. Dazzler's dance tryouts will be held next Monday through Thursday at 4 p.m. See dance teacher Jenny Haynes for more information. Tonight is your last chance to attend the spring dance concert. The performance begins at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Book Club will meet May 19th from 3:45 to 5:45 to discuss I Give You the Sun and Journey to the Center of the Earth. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Friday for our last show of the year.
For this week's Kids in the Howl of the Wall.
Spring is in full swing. Can you scoot it?
How?